Beyond the silver screen, the untold stories of Hollywood's most hated for every beloved starlet of the 1970s, there existed an equally compelling narrative of fame, fortune, and infamy. In this deep dive into Hollywood's underbelly, celebrities then and now uncover the untold stories of the 20 most hated bombshell actresses of the era. From career-ending scandals to bitter feuds and personal tragedies, these women defied convention and paid the price for their defiance in the court of public opinion. 1. Shelley Winters. In the tumultuous 1970s, Shelley Winters emerged as a polarizing figure in Hollywood, both revered for her talent and reviled for her outspoken nature. Despite her formidable performances and undeniable skill, Winters frequently found herself embroiled in conflicts with producers and peers, tarnishing her reputation among certain audiences. However, beneath her tough exterior lay a deeply sensitive soul, evident in her emotive portrayals on screen. 2. Natalie Wood. In the realm of 1970s cinema, Natalie Wood stood as a divisive figure, revered by some and reviled by others. Wood's tumultuous personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. From publicized scandals to controversial relationships, Wood's off-screen antics fueled public disdain and tarnished her once golden reputation. Wood's personal life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies. She married fellow actor Robert Wagner in 1957, divorced in 1962, and then remarried in 1972. Wood's life came to a tragic end on November 29, 1981, when she drowned under mysterious circumstances while boating off the coast of Catalina Island, California. Her death was initially ruled as accidental, but questions and speculation surrounding the events of that night have persisted for decades. 3. Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda, a prominent figure in 1970s cinema, was a polarizing figure during that era. While celebrated for her talent and beauty, Fonda's activism and political views garnered widespread criticism and condemnation, particularly during the Vietnam War. It was Fonda's vocal opposition to the Vietnam War and her controversial visit to North Vietnam in 1972 that cemented her status as one of the most hated actresses of the decade among certain segments of the American public. Her actions, including posing on an anti-aircraft gun in Hanoi, earned her the derogatory nickname Hanoi Jane and led to widespread condemnation, particularly from veterans and conservative groups. Despite the backlash, Fonda continued to pursue her activism, advocating for various social causes, including women's rights and environmental issues. 4. Dame Diana Rigg. Dame Diana Rigg, a distinguished actress of the 1970s, earned both admiration and criticism during her career. Rigg faced backlash for her departure from the show in 1967, which disappointed many fans. Rigg's outspoken nature and occasional conflicts with colleagues earned her a reputation for being difficult to work with, leading to friction within the industry. Despite any controversies, Rigg's contributions to the arts were widely recognized, culminating in her appointment as a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 1994 for her services to drama. 5. Nico. Nico gained notoriety in the 1970s as a polarizing figure in both the music and film industries. Her career was marred by controversy and personal struggles. Her involvement with drugs and tumultuous relationships contributed to her reputation as a difficult and unpredictable figure. Moreover, her icy demeanor and unconventional beauty often alienated both audiences and critics alike. While Nico achieved a cult following for her contributions to the avant-garde music scene, particularly through her collaborations with the Velvet Underground, she remained a divisive figure throughout her career. 6. Mamie Van Doren. Mamie Van Doren is a bombshell actress of the 1970s, often found herself in the shadow of Marilyn Monroe, her contemporary and rival. Despite her efforts to emulate Monroe's success and iconic status, Van Doren's career trajectory was marked by mixed results. While she garnered attention for her striking resemblance to Monroe and her sultry on-screen persona, Van Doren struggled to achieve the same level of acclaim and recognition. Despite starring in a string of films throughout the decade, including notable titles like Untamed Youth 1957 and The Girl in Black Stockings 1957, Van Doren failed to capture the hearts of audiences in the same way Monroe did. Her attempts to replicate Monroe's allure often came across as imitative rather than authentic, leading to comparisons that overshadowed her individual talent. 7. Ali MacGraw. Ali MacGraw, one of the prominent bombshell actresses of the 1970s, faced a tumultuous public image despite her success in films like Love Story. Her alleged affair with her co-star Steve McQueen, while both were married to others, contributed to the tarnishing of her reputation among fans and critics alike. Her off-screen drama, particularly her highly publicized affair with McQueen, cast a shadow over her professional achievements. Despite attempts to downplay or deny the affair, the scandal ultimately left a lasting mark on MacGraw's career and public perception. Her personal life often overshadowed her professional accomplishments. 8. Linda Lovelace. Linda Lovelace, renowned as the star of the groundbreaking adult film Deep Throat, emerged as a controversial figure in the 1970s. While her performance in the film garnered widespread attention and notoriety, it also sparked fierce debates about the nature of exploitation and empowerment in the adult film industry. Behind the scenes, Lovelace claimed that she was coerced and exploited by her then-husband Chuck Traynor into participating in the film. She later became an outspoken advocate against pornography, alleging that she was forced into the industry against her will and endured abuse and exploitation throughout her career. 9. Eddie Williams. Eddie Williams, a prominent figure in 1970s cinema, faced challenges in navigating the entertainment industry due to being typecast in roles that emphasized her physical appearance. Often relegated to roles that capitalized on her sex appeal, Williams struggled to break free from the confines of the sex symbol label that defined her career. Williams' efforts to diversify her roles and pursue more substantial characters, Williams found herself trapped in a cycle of typecasting that limited her opportunities for growth and recognition as a versatile actress. 10. Faye Dunaway. Faye Dunaway, celebrated for her riveting and intense performances on screen, was also known for her reputation of displaying diva-like behavior and a demanding attitude on set during the 1970s. Dunaway's interactions with colleagues were often fraught with tension and conflict. Her penchant for perfectionism and insistence on having things done her way sometimes clashed with the collaborative nature of filmmaking, leading to friction with directors, co-stars, and crew members. Reports of her demanding demeanor and high expectations became legendary in Hollywood circles, earning her a reputation for being difficult to work with. 11. Anne Bancroft. Anne Bancroft made her cinema debut in Don't Bother to Knock 1952 in 1952, and over the next 5 years appeared in a lot of undistinguished movies. By 1957, she grew dissatisfied with the scripts she was getting, left the film business, and spent the next 5 years doing plays on Broadway. Her status as the older woman in the film is iconic, although in real life she was only 8 years older than Catherine Ross and just 6 years older than Dustin Hoffman. Bancroft would later express her frustration over the fact that the film overshadowed her other work. Sadly, on June 6, 2005, Bancroft passed away at the age of 73 from uterine cancer. Her death surprised many, as she had not disclosed her illness to the public. Sincere thanks to all the loyal viewers who have watched this entire video. If you enjoyed this content and would like to show your support, please click the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends. Your support truly means a lot to us. Stay tuned for more interesting then and now stories coming soon. Until next time.